Let's get some water. Hello, everybody. Hi, 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 hi. Um, let's see. I'm gonna give it about 30 more seconds to see if anybody's gonna come in, and then you guys know I will go ahead and start talking. Um, I tried to do landscape, and let me see if that's why. Um, Let me see. That is why I was like, why won't like I was trying to do it and it wouldn't allow yeah, it wouldn't allow me to. So that's why it wouldn't allow me to. Okay. Hey Rainbow Love, how are you doing? Got on my phone and someone just called me. Hopefully they will leave a message. I really was trying to figure out why wouldn't my phone go into landscape. But now I know. So yeah, I can fix that. That's not a problem. Thank you, love. You always look lovely. You're gorgeous as ever. I'm actually in the car. Just dropped my daughter off at therapy. Um, and just parked somewhere where there was some shade because it is hot here in Memphis. But thank you so much, beautiful. I appreciate you. Not gonna truly be before you long with this motivational Monday. And this is also my first time doing a landscape. Good morning, I am content. How are you? How are you? Thank you for joining me. I appreciate you. So this morning, y'all, from hey Christine, how are you doing? Thank you for coming in. So this morning for Motivational Monday, actually this week I've made a declaration, a dedication to myself, and I really hate sitting this way because I got somebody else's car, and so let me start kind of tilt a little bit. Good morning, positive banger. How you doing, love? Um, y'all, if y'all don't have a Five Below, get to Five Below. They have some cool shirts. This shirt says "Good Time." And all I can think about is anytime you miss a payment, good time. Um, that just made me think about a game with the lyrics because there's a part of Good Times that we just don't really know the lyrics to. I think everybody probably muffled it. Y'all, my skin is not greasy. This is actually sweat, and it is just in the 10 o'clock hour um, here in Memphis. But I got to work on this angle. I have to get me a what do you call that thing for the car? But anyway, so if I'm super close, I'm sorry. Um, but you see all of my flaws and my imperfections. You take care as well, Rainbow. I love you, honey, and we need to talk anytime you meet a friend. Anytime you meet a friend. And I used to say, anytime you feel free. Um, and did y'all know that part was hanging in the chow line? Never knew that till we played the game. So yeah. So this morning, actually this week, I am dedicating it to new content creators because I am a new content creator. So all of my motivational Monday, thankful Tuesday, wisdom Wednesday. Um, this week is going to be trendsetter Thursday, and forgive Friday. Um, and as you can see, even my soulful Sunday, I'm sorry, y'all, went to content, being a new content creator. And the reason I decided to do that is because this week is my mother's birthday. Um, and I know that if she was here, she would be so proud of me for stepping out and doing this. Her birthday is tomorrow and Thursday. And the reason why it's tomorrow and Thursday is because majority of my life, my mother's birthday was July 23rd. We celebrated it July 23rd. That's what's etched in my head. Um, it has even been hard for me to adjust to the 21st. Like, I don't think, oh, mama's birthday is today, because it wasn't until my adult life that my mother found her original birth certificate, and her birthday was July 21st. So you know how it went. I think my mama was head in the field, and then the midwife come and all of that. And so I have to wonder if my other aunts and uncle birthday are the same, because the 23rd comes up a lot with her children. And it may just be a number that my grandma was like, I don't know. Um, who knows? But today I just wanted to talk about, as a new content creator, the difference between fact and truth. So truth, I will, Rainbow, I will, because I got to share something with you that you may know more about. So yeah, I will. Truth versus fact. So I'm gonna pull up a little bit. I'm not driving. I'm actually in a parking lot, so y'all can don't fuss at me. I'm pulling up because now there's an overcast, so I'm guessing it's gonna rain. I don't know, um, but I want you guys to be able to see me. So, truth is something that um, can be not set in stone. And it may sound crazy, like, what? Because truth is truth. No, truth is, say we have an accident, a car accident. And my perspective is, I see the car accident from my side, my lens, my view. And then the other driver sees the accident from their lens, their view. Now, often we say, there's uh, two truths to every story, and then some people says there's three truths to every story. But the truth is, there's two truths and a fact. So the truth is my perception. My perception is my truth. You can't make a person believe that their perception isn't their truth. And your perception is your truth. I can't make you believe that your perception isn't your truth. It's not a lie, because that's your perception and it's your truth, but it's not fact. Neither one of us have the actual fact unless it can be proven. Um, and not just proven by a third party, but like scientifically, there were cameras that caught all angles, and it can be seen. And even then, people can see different things, and it's still their truth, their perception. So hopefully that didn't confuse you. So when you're coming with facts, and especially on YouTube, especially as a content creator, it's imperative that we cite our sources, that we lead people to the information. Um, and even then, just because there's a fact out there, it doesn't mean that that's going to be their truth or the truth that they walk away with. Mr. Fulton, happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Mr. Fulton. Happy birthday to you. May God bless you. May God bless you. May God bless you. May God bless you. Happy birthday, Mr. Fulton. Happy 21st birthday, Mr. Fulton. I will be celebrating with you tonight. You can hold me to that. Um, so yeah, I will celebrate your first drink with you, sir. Um, and so I was looking up, just trying to get some references to sort, to cite, not sort, so that you guys could have that information. And then I just was like, let me get on, because I initially set it for 10 o'clock, then 10:05, then 10:15. Then how about my iPhone cord caught fire in my van? Then I had to run and get an iPhone cord because I stayed like 30 minutes. My child's behavior center is like 30 minutes from our home. So that would have made me push it back to 11. But I need to get home because I am a caregiver. So I have to go home and care for um, my mother-in-law's today, and my husband has to work. So it's like, let me get this in. Let me just go buy a charger so I can get this in and get it out. Hey, Cocoa Butter. Good morning. Good morning, the story of Dawn. Thank you for listening, and thank you for listening at work. I pray that it brightens your day. Um, Positive mukbanger. I can't thank you enough. And yeah, I didn't know that part either until we played a game. And I think it was like taboo or something. It wasn't taboo. It was something, but I did not know that line was hanging in the chow line. Literally, I think I probably said, I think everybody said something different, but yeah. Um, but that, yeah, that's hilarious. So I was looking up prayers for your whole wow. Yeah, thank you. Like, where is the cord? And so let me tell you, some stuff you need to let go. I was holding on to the cord because it was my mother's cord. And so, I mean, just hanging on to it. But if your iPhone cord starts to look like this, just throw it away. Okay. I don't care if it still charges, throw it away. I put it in the thing because it was still working, right? And I don't know if you guys can see it, but yes, it started smoking and burning, and I was just like, "Oh my God." And I snatched it out real quick. And the thing is, I burned my hand on a little bit the other day and was like, and it's hard to keep an iPhone charger because my daughter has a numerous amount of iPads. Um, and for whatever reason, she breaks the charger. But let me stay on topic because I am a squirrel chaser. Something that I wrote down that I thought was, my hand is in the camera. Lord help me. And I'm not editing this live, so stick with me, as a pastor will say, stick with me. I'm getting there. Um, Facts are, they can't be disputed. We and when I say they can't be disputed, because we can't dispute them, um, but they're they are what they are. Like, there's no changing, rearrange. Hey, BBK, what's up, love? Thank y'all for coming in this morning. There's no changing, there's no rearranging. The fact is just the fact. It is what it is. But again, truth is perception. And so it's what you perceive. And you can't be called a lie for your perception of the truth. Another example of that is even in a relationship or a friendship. um, Sometimes our own perceptions get in the way. What we're going through get in the way. I'll use me and my husband as a great example. He may be having a bad day, and I may say something, or I may be having a bad day, and he may say something that he, thank you, BBK, I appreciate you. You have an amazing day at work, and thank you for all the laughs and whatever, because we was doing good. It was Dre is a distractor. Just my husband, he can be a distractor. BBK, we was good together. We good partners. It's just I'm gonna have to put him in the other room when we playing spades because he over there talking to a phone like you can hear him. I'm like, baby, you may as well go and call her, or get on StreamYard. That's why I just went on and got on StreamYard, because he's standing there talking to you, and the stuff he was saying was hilarious, but I could only hear it, so I done cut you out and everything. So I owe you a good space game. I got you. I got you. I got you. And he got to go in another room. He can't play in there with me. He just can't. He distracted me when I was his partner. He's good at distracting. But thank you, and thank you for always giving us laughs. You do. You come through. You. What's that song? You brighten my day. Yes, that's you. I don't even think that's the words to it, but you do. And I bless God for you, sister. I do. Um, And so I went looking and I found this on a blog. And since I've been tapping into singing again and even hitting wrong notes and making up my own lyrics, I thought this was perfect. It didn't have the author of who said it, so it's not me. I love you to like back, sis. I'm not playing. Like I don't throw the word sister around a lot, um, just because, like if I feel like you're my sister, you're my sister. The positive mukbanger, that's my sister, like real deal. My sister, my prayer partner, my intercessor, BBK, same for you. So yeah, Slick Nico twins. When I say they my little sister, my little brother, and that's not even the words. Is the positive mukbanger? I think it's you made. It might be you made my day. I don't know. You made my day. You made a way. See, I just made words up. um, Let me tell y'all this little quote first before the BBK even go. I love you too, sugar. The quote states, "Facts are notes and lyrics on a sheet of music. Truth is what the singer gives the listener when he or she is brave enough to open up and sing from their heart," which means it's their perception, it's their perspective, it's what they've gone through, even in life. And, I often talk about me and my mom's relationship. I had the opportunity to tell my mama, like, I ain't feel like you liked me. I didn't feel like you loved me. I know now what some of the issues was. Like, I was a reminder of one of the biggest mistakes that she made. I wasn't the mistake, but I was a reminder of the mistake. So that's why she did a lot of the things that she did to me. And I can give her grace for that. And especially now that I understand. Understanding is key. And once you understand, you can move forward. And not to mention she apologized to me. Um, and that's another story, even within itself that I will share. And I'll share it because it took me just randomly having a conversation with somebody about it. Because I don't hide stuff about my life because my life is not in vain. Um, and I know up the road is eternal gain. That was two Clock Sisters song back to back. Look at me. Clock Sisters, don't y'all come after me because I'm just a little old YouTube around here trying to motivate, inspire, uplift. Can y'all hear me? Because my earpiece just did something funny. If you can hear me, anybody say, we can hear you, girl. We can hear you, sis. We can hear you, love. Somebody, anybody, can you hear me? If you hear me, say yeah. 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 It's saying 8 people's in here and it's still going, but I don't know if y'all can hear me. If you hear me, say yes. Can y'all hear me? We, why are you vlogging from the car, babe? Because I'm sitting in the car. I just dropped the baby off. Can hear you, girl. Thank you, love. Just drop the baby off. So I'm not driving. And Cocoa Butter. Cocoa Butter, I'm not going into worship this morning. I probably will go into worship, but not on YouTube. So I want to repeat that again. It says, facts are the notes in the lyrics that's on a sheet of music. But truth is what the singer gives to the listener when he or she is brave enough to open up and sing from the heart. So that means that, I don't know who it is photobombing us, but that's okay. So that basically means that the fact is written down. The fact is kind of like law. Like it is what it is. Yeah, you can find loopholes, but it is what it is written down. Um, but perception is still how you perceive the law, or perspective. It's your perspective, and so you're not lying. It's just your truth. And I think that becomes an issue a lot of times, even in families, because every child, you can have 15 kids, but all 15 of your children are going to have a different perspective about you as a parent. They're going to have a different relationship with you. They're going to have a different thought process about you, and how you were as a parent. Because think about it, 15 kids, that's a lot of years, and you evolve throughout those years, which means things change. So, as a new content creator, I encourage us to be mindful about what is truth and what is fact, what is perception, and that perception and perspective can be truth, but it doesn't mean fact. And I pray I hadn't confused you. So, when you're reporting on something and you want to bring your commentary to it, then that's your truth. And make sure you say, this is my opinion. This is how I stand. Now, this is what the article says. This is what the footage shows. And then from there, we can add our commentary, our spin, our whatever we believe. Another piece to it is, and I want to be careful with my words, because though the BBK is in here, Aisha Thomas is not a beefer. The fact that it's 2020 and we still say beef, I'm yet tickled. Um, I need us to come up with something a little bit more cooler than beef. When I was in school with somebody, I ain't got no beef with you. I ain't got no beef with you. So yeah, I don't know what we're gonna come up. No static, no something. But yeah, I'm not in. Um, I'm in the positive sector of YouTube. Milkbanger, you catch that? We got. I'm gonna start putting hashtag positive sector. Real talk. Um, and empowering and uplifting. That's my only goal. Um, but even in all the other sectors, be mindful of what is fact and what is truth. And that doesn't mean somebody is lying. It just means that there's a different perspective, a different perception. And so you want to be mindful of that. Let me lock this good door because y'all know I'm in the M town, and it's a man walking towards my way, which doesn't mean he's walking towards my car, but I like to keep my doors locked. Though I got my Glock. Um, so yes, with that being said, that's all I had for Motivational Monday. Just to motivate you guys to keep doing you. Tell your truth on your channel, because it's YouTube. Derek don't even know how that blesses me. It's YouTube, which is about you. So tell your truth, tell your story. But don't get upset if you see somebody else talk on the story and they're sharing their truth, their perspective, because the truth, the fact of the matter is all of our perceptions can be truth, but that doesn't mean any of our perception is fact. And that's what matters. Hey, Simply Caller. Hey, Angela M. That's my Jamaican sister there. She said, "Oh, wow, I'm late. Girl, you're fine." Motivational Mondays, I really do try to keep them down to like 15 to 30 minutes. And plus, there was some silliness in here. There was some me trying to figure out, oh, that's how I put my phone in landscape. Because it wouldn't go to landscape. And the basis of it, period, is just knowing that truth and fact are not the same thing, but everybody has a truth. So where people says there's always um three truths. Um, what is it? There's always three sides to every story, and it's that they say it's their side, the other person's side, and the truth. Well, the takeaway is there's always two truths to a story and a fact. Their truth, the other person's truth, and then a fact. Because a side doesn't mean a lie. Your perception is your truth. Um, but it doesn't mean that your perception is fact. Angela M, sister, this is like my sister don't have to knock on my door to come into my house. Real talk. My sister can come on in my door. She knows she can. If the door is unlocked, come on in and get us some water, sit down on the couch. I could be in my room, sleep, wake up. Girl, what you doing in here, kid? I ain't know you was coming over. Um, and that's real talk. So yeah, that's all I have for you guys. And again, just as a new content creator, because there are some things out here that we um eventually are gonna get into. Eventually we're gonna talk about. And we just need to know that everybody's perception is true because it's true to them. So it's not a lie. But the perception and the truth doesn't mean it's fact. Um, and so we got to get back to the fact of the matter. Amen. Amen. Um, right, I get you. Oh, thanks, Simply Caller. I often wonder, do people get me? Sometimes I feel like I be on an island by myself because my mind goes to places and you'd be like, why did I think about that? What in the world even led me to think that way? Um Another thing, guys, I guess I can save that part for Thankful Tuesday tomorrow, and so I will. I have really been trying to work on getting my watch hours and getting them authentically. I have enough laptops in my house. I mean, it's just me telling y'all the truth that I could run all of them every night playing my playlist and probably be at my watch hours by the end of the week. Um, but I just hadn't even put that type of energy into it. I'm trying to learn as a new content creator how to understand my analytics better. Something that I did learn, and I'm gonna share this with y'all. So, you know how I do Soulful Sundays, Motivational Mondays, Thankful Tuesday, Wisdom Wednesday, which at first I wasn't even coming on like that. At first it was just live with Aisha. Well, it's okay to do those type of days, but in your title, don't put it. You can use it as your hashtag in your description, but in your title, put what your subject is going to be because that Lord have mercy, that causes your video to get more click impressions and to be put into more categories. Also, check your lives after they've uploaded or when you're done and make sure that it doesn't default you into entertainment. For whatever reason, my lives have been defaulting me into entertainment. And so the video that I did on Saturday, We Were Born to Win, so don't consume yourself with trying to fit in, has become my number one video. And it didn't do it until yesterday after I removed. Initially, I had brunch with Aisha up there, and I didn't. So I moved that, and I just put the title up there, and it became my number one video. And so this isn't something that I know for sure as I went and researched it. This is something that I know for a fact because last night I went and removed all of the brunch with Aisha or Wisdom Wednesday or Motivational Monday, whatever else I had that was in my actual title. And each of those videos has gotten greater views since last night. So prayerfully, that's a tip that you guys can take. I will probably even put that in a video sometime today with just some things that I'm learning, but I'm really trying to understand the analytics and the algorithm because with the We Were Born to Win, YouTube suggested that video, and I was like, "Whoa!" Most of my um, impressions have been from YouTube suggesting the video, and so for me, that's like super cool because I'm like, "Oh, YouTube looking at little old me, it's suggesting little old me." So I'm happy about that. Let's see. Comments. So true. Amen. Yep. Amen. Um, yes, same me. And it drives my hubby crazy when I think a certain way. But it's also how my mind works. Yes, simply caller. I remember my husband telling me, and this is before I ever got an ADHD diagnosis. It's like I would never want to be in your head. You have too much going on in your head at one time. And he's not lying. Yeah, I would have 50 things going on at one time. But Freedom Friday, I was, dang it, because of new content creator week, I'm doing a different Friday this week. I may do 2 lives Friday because, in the words of Tabitha Brown, it's my business. I can do it if I want to. I just might. Let's see. Play a big part in click. Yes, thumbs up. Oh, thank you, thank you, thank you. Yes, please. If you haven't thumbs up already, please do. Please do. Interesting. So yes. So where I was having like motivational Mondays or brunch with Aisha, it's cool to put in the description as like a hashtag, and it's cool to put in the chat. But for your title needs to be exactly what the conversation is going to be about. Even last night, I went and changed the title to um, "Is it worth the cost of admission?" And I talked about like picking and choosing your battles. Excuse me, y'all, because I do have to cough, but it's not Rona. It's this Memphis stuff. So yes, with that being said, I think I've covered everything that I wanted to say. Just knowing that your perception is your perception, and it's your truth. So don't let anybody tell you you're lying. So even let's go back to childhood. Let's deal with that real quick, and then we're gonna get off for real. But if something happened to you as a child, you remember it happened, you remember how it happened, it happened. Don't let anybody tell you that it didn't happen because that's your truth. And don't let anybody snatch it from you. Don't second guess yourself because you know what happened. In your marriage, if you are divorced and you know for a fact what went on in your first marriage, like one thing I never had to do was defend myself for my first marriage because I knew what happened. So say what y'all want to say, do what y'all want to do, think what you want to think. I know what happened. Um, and I don't have to tear my ex-husband down to say what happened. And so sometimes you feel a little peace in it and you don't have to. But guess what? It's still my truth. And so whatever his truth is, that's his truth. I'm not gonna knock it. I'm not gonna talk about it. I'm not gonna say, oh, he lying. It's his truth. At the end of the day, it's his truth. I can't take it away. The positive yes. I'm telling you, what was it? The adulting with ADHD video was, and I don't know what I had before it, but now it's number 3, and this is just from last night to this morning. So yes, go in, like you don't have to even create new content, especially if you have a lot of videos. Just go in and look at and I'll help you if you want me to. I really don't mind. I'm not a pro at this now. This is me truly what's the word, trial and error, but I will help you um if you're cool with it, because the other thing is your thumbnail. the thing that got the ADHD video initially was the thumbnail. When I went and addressed the title, um, it worked. Also, when I did the All Lives Won't Matter Until Black Lives Matter series, at that time I was doing like, um, and I might go back to doing it, but I was doing a live show and then I would record an after show. And so, I don't think I'm gonna go back to doing it. Um, with those particular lives, not these. Um, I would do a live show. And so what I had to do was, if you go back and look, you'll notice that each of those videos, when I do a three-part series now, I don't use the same thumbnail. Even if I use the same thumbnail, I change either the background color or some of the words because it matters. Like, I didn't know it matters, but it matters. So where my pencil is, let me go and write this down. I think I will do a tip video today for new content creators. But yes, so your title matters, thumbnail matters. Um Another thing, you know what? I ain't gonna go into all that, y'all. I'm gonna stay on topic. I'll create a video saying some things that matter. Be a quick video will not have all the graphics, the editing, and all that comes with it. I will eventually learn how. I just hadn't taken the time. I have so much on my plate to do. Um, right, never second guess yourself. Um, I definitely say positive mukbanger. Go in now while you're on your sabbatical and just address what you already have. College, I'm gonna do the same thing too. I need to work on my thumbnail for sure. And see, that's the easiest part for me. And I'm not gonna say editing isn't, because I can edit um from my phone, especially when I'm doing videos and stuff. Like for my son's graduation, I put up um just a video of me talking about it. But I'm waiting until his Trump party, and there's a couple of people that I need to get videos from, and then I'm going to do a whole big premiere thing for him on here where his family can see it um, from all over the country. Um, and I'm probably going to do the same for my daughter because she's getting married, but everybody can't get here. So yeah, the editing part I will be working on. Sorry, y'all, that was a thumb. I need to work my thumbnail for sure. Yeah, and I'm gonna tell you, simply call it Canva is free. Go to Canva, look up some YouTube videos. I'll share. Okay, I'm gonna do a live about what I've been doing. Not to say that what I've been doing has really been working or getting me there, because there's definitely more that I can be doing. Like, I could be at my watch hours by now if I did just the simple things of making my children watch my playlist. And their friends watch my playlist. But I've been trying to do this thing as authentically as I can, as well as even growing my numbers. Like, yeah, I could have 3,000, 4,000 people, but I don't want to have 3,000, 4,000 people and then I only have 8, 10, 15 people in my chat. That defeats the purpose. I want um people to come that want to be there. Um Tomorrow's live, I have to reach out to a couple people. Let me see, one person is on here. I only edit from my phone. Do you have iPhone? Do you use what is it, iMovie? Um, did I see I am content come in? Hold on, y'all. So let me tell you about this song. If you're not my Facebook friend, I am content. If you're still in here, can you say something to me, please, Sugar Love? Um, so that let me tell y'all about that song. So Saturday, that song has really been with me. You're born to win. Can you help me say, yeah, yeah? You were born to win. And I need to reach out to Kevin Davidson, and I need to send him the video of my daughter, who is nonverbal. Uh, with autism, and I was just singing it with her, and I got to the point where it says, "I was born to," and she goes, "When, baby?" Yeah, that's how. Ooh, God is somebody, and if you don't know, get to know. I could use some help on. Okay, simple call. I don't know how to do from my phone. Yes, I don't know how to use. I move. I don't either. Listening, still singing it too. Oh, Angela M, thank you, thank you. And I think I shared with you. I hadn't been singing. I hadn't been. I and it used to bring me so much joy. Okay, I'm going to reach out to her today, but tomorrow I'm going to try to do a panel so we can talk about this. I am not my hair. Um, mhm, series. I also have a couple of local stylists here that I'm going to reach out to. Carla said, "Wow, you can sing. Wow, yeah, I love to sing. And can you guys believe this is my probably like my first time verbally saying I love to sing. And people be like, "Can you sing?" I be like, a little bit. I play around with it. I'm not a professional. I'm not a. No longer will I be saying that. So let me add that to my thing too. Oh my goodness. Uh, Man, I can't think of what the other thing was. So something else that I was gonna add to my Freedom Friday. I'll think of it. Um, yeah. So with that being said, just know that I have an iPhone 11. I use Video Leap to edit. So I have an iPhone 11, but iMovie comes with it, right? So was Video Leap something different that you downloaded? Well, yeah, me sing it, yeah, yeah. You're born to win. Simple Call said, okay, I'm gonna try that. I'll look into that more. Okay, I'm going to get off of here because I need to get home. I have to go and do my mother-in-law, this gorgeous 91-year-old funky lady. Um, I'm going to do her a pedicure and manicure today. Okay, so guys, thank you so much for supporting me. Wait, so yes, you downloaded it, Mukbanger, or it came on the 11? Because I have the 11, but I think I'm trying to see if I'm gonna wait till the 12 come out or if I'm gonna update to the 11 Pro for camera features. But I'm also gonna get me a Samsung because my husband. Well, I'll wait because if he wants to upgrade, I'd rather him upgrade. Um, Simply Carla, you have an amazing day as well. You guys may see me tonight. I'm not 100% sure. I'm gonna reach out um, to the young lady to see. Um, but I think this is gonna be a cool little thing too because I have two people now. She said I downloaded it. It's better to me than okay. I'm gonna try it. Video lead. Thank you, love, for that tip. I appreciate you. Okay, but I am about to go. The basis of today's topic is, and we'll go back over it, is your truth is your truth, but it's not fact. Your perception is your truth, but it's not fact. Um, but don't let anybody tell you your truth isn't your truth. That goes back to childhood, marriage, anything you've gone through, anything you've experienced. Don't let anybody tell you something that you know to be fact or truth for you. Um, and the other thing that I used was a quote by, I don't know who it was, but I love it. It says that facts are notes and lyrics on a sheet of music. Truth is what the singer gives to the listener when he or she is brave enough to open and sing from their heart. And so, truth, it comes from the heart, is your perception. Don't let anybody tell you you're lying, but also know that it doesn't mean it's fact. Amen. So, I love you guys. Have an amazing day. Um, Guess I'll go ahead and go. God be with you. God be with you. God be with you till we meet again. God be with you. God be with you till we meet again. I do apologize, y'all. The phone rang and that caused the screen to do some funny stuff. So I'm gonna go on off, sending lots of love, joy, peace, blessings your way. I love you and have an amazing day. Bye.